The Order of the Dragon was a knightly society set up in medieval Europe in 1408 by the King of Hungary and future Holy Roman Emperor Sigismund of Luxembourg and his wife, Queen Barbara of Celje. Following in the footsteps of religious and military chivalric orders such as the Knights Templar and the Hospitallers, the Order of the Dragon served a unique role to defend Christianity and Christian territories against the advance of the Ottoman Empire and to counter heresies within Europe. The Order of the Dragon was not a standing army like other military orders, for instance, the Knights Templar or Hospitallers. It was more of a chivalric society destined to unite the Christian noble elite to defend the faith and oppose the enemies of Christianity, especially the Ottoman Empire. While the order as an institution did not fight battles directly, many of its members were involved in important conflicts, led or encouraged by Sigismund of Luxembourg and other Christian leaders. While it predated the order's official foundation, the 1396 Battle of Nicopolis was one of the greatest Christian military debacles against the Ottomans and had a direct impact on the formation of future alliances, such as the Order of the Dragon. Sigismund of Luxembourg, who later went on to found the order, was one of the commanders of this battle. The loss at Nicopolis stressed the need for a stronger coalition among Christian leaders, leading to the establishment of the Order of the Dragon years later. The order was established against the backdrop of a growing Ottoman Empire, which was spreading its dominance in the Balkans and posing a threat to Hungary. Sigismund also wanted to cement his political power and ensure loyalty among the region's noblemen, using the order as a tool to unite the Hungarian aristocracy under a common banner. Members of the Order of the Dragon were drawn from the nobility and the upper ranks of the church, usually those who were loyal to the king and committed to defending Christianity. Their membership brought prestige, but also entailed responsibilities, such as financing military campaigns against the Ottomans and other efforts to defend the faith. The order's symbol was a ring-shaped dragon with its tail wrapped around its neck. The red cross above the dragon represented its victory over the evil forces. The dragon symbolized the opponent of the Christian faith, while the cross represented the member's mission to protect the church and Christian values. Members of the order donned robes decorated with this symbol and attended formal ceremonies that reinforced their loyalty to the king and the cause. The Order of the Dragon was not merely an honorary society, it also played an active role in fighting the Ottomans and in diplomatic missions. One of its most prominent members was Vlad II Dracul, father of Vlad the Impaler, otherwise known as Dracula. The nickname Dracul derives from the Latin word Draco, meaning dragon, a reference to his affiliation with the order. The order turned out to be a political tool for Sigismund, who used it to forge alliances with other Christian kingdoms and to cement his authority within the Hungarian kingdom. Sigismund used the Order of the Dragon to fight the Hussites, a reformist religious movement deemed heretical by the Catholic Church, between 1420 and 1434. Members of the order acted in military campaigns during the so-called Hussite Wars, albeit less frequently than in the battles against the Ottomans. Following Sigismund's death in 1437, the Order of the Dragon lost much of its influence and slowly fell out of fashion. Its memory persisted, however, especially because of its ties to historical figures, such as Vlad Dracul, who later inspired the myth of Count Dracula. The Order of the Dragon was a cornerstone of Hungary's medieval history, uniting elements of chivalry, religion, and politics in an era of significant challenges. Its case is an example of how chivalric orders were instruments of power and defense in medieval Europe. Moreover, the order's association with notable historical figures has contributed to its enduring place in people's imaginations, making it an engrossing part of medieval history and mythology.